So today is Monday, April the 13th. So coming off of last week, we had 2 winning days and 3 no trade days. So hopefully we can get some trades today and make some profit. So starting off, first thing I'm doing is checking Forex Factory, see if any big announcements are being made this morning. Today is Monday 13th and there is nothing. So we are good to go. Jump onto the MNQ and I'm going to start with the daily time frame for today. Okay. Okay, so previous day low was taken out by this today's candle. Yeah, so previous day low was already taken out, so I'm going to remove this level. Previous day high. Okay, so we have new previous day lows. Let me stretch this out some so I can see better. Looks like the previous day low is already taken out also. Let me stretch a little more. Yeah, so this would have been the previous day low, and you see it's already been taken out, so we don't need to mark that. So we're just going to mark previous day high, which is up here. Okay, previous day high and low. So it looks like we're trending bullish. We're in a bullish trend right now because you see we have higher highs and higher lows. So we're in a bullish trend. I'm going to see if there's any other levels that can be taken out. That's still, all of these are still valid levels, valid key levels. I'm going to keep all of these. Jump down to the 4-hour time frame. Here, I want to look to see if there's any internal key levels. I don't see any as of right now. It looks like this New York low was taken out, but I'm going to wait till I get in the 1-hour time frame to remove that one. Since I usually mark out the session highs and lows on the 1-hour time frame, so I'm going to wait till I get there. This is the level we just drew. Now we're going down to the 1-hour time frame. Get rid of these previous entries that I have placed. This Asia low can be extended. So can this New York low. That's what I was when I saw it taken out. Yeah, it's been taken out. So this New York low goes away because it's been taken out by this red candle. That goes away. Asia is still valid because it just barely touched it. So I feel like it's still a valid entry. Oh, look at this big gap we have here. We have a huge gap. I think they call that displacement when there's a gap with no candle. The 10th was Friday. Let's open Friday till 12th was yesterday, no, but yesterday night. That's opening without a session. Okay. All right. So the yellow is where we currently are. Blue is London. So Asia was already taken out, but here's Asia's low. Asia low is okay right there. That's Asia low. Same low as before. All right. So that's the stretch this out too. The previous New York low. We can mark that out. Previous London low, that can be marked out. Right over right here, in between the New York and the, in between the New York and the Asia. New York high, London high, that's already been marked out. I'll put that there, remove this little entry. Asia low was taken out, that's still valid. All right, so it looks like we have all our key levels marked out for today. So now I'm going down to the 15-minute time frame. Well, let me jump back to the 1 hour, see if I have any internal key levels. I don't see any. Let me jump back down to the 15. Gosh, the screen is so red and pink, I can't even see anything. So the big displacement between, what is this, from Friday? Like the whole thing went all the way down. How long did this chapter go from 25,309 down to what? 2501. Almost 200 points. It dropped. Okay. But looking, I don't see any key levels. I can't even tell right now, honestly, because all this red, I don't know what I'm looking at. All right, let me jump down to the 5 minute. Damn, everything is just red, pink. Okay, honestly, I think I can still trade because I'm like, this is weird because everything is red, so this is a bearish fair value gap, this whole red. However, inside the bearish fair value gap, I have bullish fair value gaps. So my question right now is, do I follow the overall bearish or can I take the bullish? I want to say I was in camera speak. I want to say I was in a position like this before, and I took the let me just adjust this to be straight, and I took the bullish ones. So I'm going to do these bullish fair value gaps. However, I think I'm going to do only one contract just because I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure. So let's start marking out our entries. So let's start with, since these are bullish fair value gaps, let's look at what shorts we can take. For 30 points, okay, you see that we can't take because a fair value gap is in between it. Same thing there. Same thing there, because remember, we want to make sure that we have at least a minimum 30-point take profit without it being inside another fair value gap. That can't take. We can take this one. Going past the key level, we don't have any more key levels below it. So the bad thing about that is I don't know where to target. I can just target my regular 30-point because there's nothing else below it. I have a feeling it's not going down that far though, but just in case, we can leave that entry right there. All right, so that would be for that's the only one I have to take the short. And now if we want to take a long, let's see if this is enough. Nope, not enough. Here is all of this stops targeting right at that key level. All right, so this looks like it may be a good one, and what I would probably do is, as I get closer to the take profit, I would move my stop loss to be trailing closer, because this probably will kind of go up to here. If it goes up to there, what would it be? Nearly 2 points. Okay. And then I can also put one up here in case it goes all the way up there. Another 1-to-1, and also I can do one up here. Yep, and up here. Mm-hmm. All right, but for now, I'll just keep it here, and if the candle goes up that far, then I can adjust. All right, so that looks like all of our, this looks like it could be a key level, but the reason I'm not marking it out is because I don't think it's best to mark key levels in such a low time frame. It's better for high time frames. Okay, that's it. So not much for today. Let's see if today's a trading day. Probably won't be because look how far the candles have to go, but it's possible because again, it dropped down so far earlier, so it looks like it is gonna try to make its way back up here. And if that's the case, then maybe I can get this entry. All right, so we're just waiting to see now. Right now it's 9:22, so we have about 8 minutes until the market opens. But just a reminder, I don't start really trading until 9:35 because I need to wait for a 5-minute candle to close before I can um, enter my trade. All right, so I'm going to stop the video now and we'll come back later once the candle gets around any of these 3 entries that are marked out. Okay, so I'm back. I'm in a trade right now. I ended up drawing some new entries because as the market was going, new fair value gaps were being formed. So this was a bearish fair value gap that formed, and then as you can see, 3 candles later, it finally closed over that bearish fair value gap, indicating that more than likely the cost will continue to rise. And again, remember from our daily time frame, we saw that the market was in a bullish uptrend. So I put my entry, got in kind of higher than I wanted to get in, but I'm in. And I know I shouldn't have, but I changed my number of contracts to 2. I know I said I was going to do only 1, but I changed it to 2. Hopefully this doesn't work out bad for me. So you see right now it's 10:36. You know, I get out of all my trades at 11. Well, I don't get out the trade, but I stop trading around 11. Oh no, please don't hit my stop loss. Okay, we're just gonna let it play out and see what happens. Right now I'm down, but hopefully it rebounds and goes up so I can make a profit. I usually don't like to take fair value gaps that are newly formed. That's why I initially said I was only gonna do 1 contract if anything. Oh man, it's not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Come on. Ugh. Okay. So I lost that. I lost that trade. So, oh, I forgot to show you where I was. So now I'm down to $50,096.30 on my what's it called? Anyway, I lost $128.80 on that trade on my evaluation. I'm down to this amount on my evaluation, and remember I need to make 2,500. Oh my goodness, it's gonna take me forever. But anyway, so yeah, that trade didn't work out. Let's see where the market's gonna go next. Generally, if I do lose a trade, so what I say is that I can trade. If I lose, I'll only do maximum 2 losses in a day. If I win, a nice big win, only 1 win a day. I just what I'm curious. I know the market is definitely gonna go up. It's definitely going to continue going up today. But for this instance, it did not do what I need to do. And you see what? Look, if I would have gotten in exactly where I was supposed to get in, which was right here at this line, look, it didn't hit my stop loss. It almost hit it, but it did not hit it. So let's just see. I want to just wait it out and see what else is going to happen in the market. The price is still moving up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm going to pause here. Okay, I just wanted to get back in here to show you guys that okay, so remember this is the original entry that I placed and I was supposed to enter right here at this line. But because when I entered, the market pushed me in like right up here, which isn't too far off, but I wanted to be right here. So with right here, this would have been my stop loss. And you see, I ended up, okay, this would have been my stop loss and this would have been my take profit. So you see, the candle actually just made it above my take profit, so we would have won that trade. But because I got in around right here, you see, my stop loss was moved up. What I should have done was manually move my stop loss down to where I originally wanted it to be and then moved my take profit to match my stop loss. So the stop loss, it was, remember I did 30.30, but the stop loss would now be 34.50. So I would just simply move my take profit up to 34.50 also. And as you can see, it ended up stopping me out because I was further, my stop loss was further up than I initially wanted it to be. So sometimes you do have to manually adjust your orders. And actually, I should have waited to do this video because I want to make sure that actually does end up taking this out and catching my take profit. So we'll wait and see. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it actually did end up meeting my take profit, and it did. So you see the candle went way above. So I definitely would have won this trade. So that just lets you know, sometimes if when you enter it, it enters you a little higher or a little shorter than you may want to be. Just kind of adjust your take profits and stop loss to match what you originally wanted. Especially the stop loss, you really want to match it to what you originally had it at. Because again, in my circumstance, it stopped me out because I was way too stop me out. What was it? I don't remember where it was. It was somewhere over here. I don't think it was this line. It wasn't this line. Yeah, it was this line. Yeah, it was because I was at 30. So 30 would have been like, can't get it exact, something like that. And yeah, it stopped me out. So it did not make it to this line, but it made it to that one. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. So I'm still waiting. It's, oh crap, it just hit 11. So technically I'm gonna supposed to stop trading. I don't think I am. I'm gonna wait like 10 to 15 more minutes because I really feel like it's gonna hit here and go to this level and I wanna get that trade. So I'll be back. Okay, so the market did not do what I was gonna do. It's still, well, I'm not even gonna say that because honestly I think it still is gonna end up going up. It's just that I stopped trading at 11 and I even pushed it today to 11:30. It's 11:32 right now. So I'm officially done with my trading day. So we had a loss today. So my new balance again, I'll show you $50,096.30. So that's it for today. See you guys tomorrow.